Yeah, so we'll begin it. Good evening, friends. Thank you all for joining the online orientation session. So we are here to today listen from Sainal and Rajshekhar. So we all know that IIT Delhi has launched a new master's course. It is a main culture, society, and thought. Similarly, whereas the other IITs like IIT Bombay, they have a master's in humanities and social sciences. IIT Gandhinagar has. So similarly, there are many other premier IITs have their master's courses. Now, this course has been offered by IIT Delhi, is launched from this academic year. Now, the online application is open. So we just start of doing this orientation because several of our students were already appearing for central universities examinations like CUT, PG, and JAMA entrance. Also wanted to listen from uh, the scholars of IIT Delhi. So, thank you, Arvind, for coordinating this event. I welcome Sainal Verma and Rajshekhar, PhD scholars from IIT Delhi. Yeah, hi, Sainal, over to you. Before Sainal beginning, I have a request for the participants. You please mute your audio and video. This entire discussion or orientation being live streamed. If you have doubt, then kindly unmute and ask your queries. Otherwise, you can just text in the chat box so that the speaker can respond to you. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, Sainal, you can go ahead.
Okay, hi.
Uh, is Chanel there?
Yeah, I think she lost her connection.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Then maybe I'll take care. I'll take some. So, hi, hello. Uh, I am Rajshekhar. Sorry for the video. So I'm in a room. There's no proper lighting. But yeah. So I'm a PhD research scholar at IIT Delhi. I'm in my fourth year, and my research focuses on language and state identity, particularly looking at linguistic nationalism in southern states. And currently, yeah, as you already knew that we are starting new MA program in IIT Delhi. But before we start our discussion, I want to just ask you people, did any one of you registered for previous open houses that were held in IIT Delhi? There were like two open houses. One was online, the other was offline. Any of you attended any of those? Please respond if you can hear me. Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, just say yes.
Yeah,
I
hi,
can't.
Rajshekhar. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, my connection got lost suddenly. So you started, right?
Yes, yes. So I was
Oh,
just asking, like, anyone of like any of these people had joined previous meetings, like open houses that were held in our campus. So I
right,
was just
right. Yeah.
asking them whether they have joined because there we gave clear picture of about what is this program all about and what are the qualifications that are required and how do they proceed further and all. So yeah, Chanel, you can go ahead. I'll take it.
Right, right. Okay. Uh, Yeah, hi everyone. Sorry, actually my connection just is just a bit hazy. I'm Shanil. I'm in my fourth year of the doctoral program at HUSS, and I'm doing my doctorate in sociology, and my topic is retheorizing the Dalit feminist movement. So I'm glad to be here, and I think most of the details are already on the website. However, I think why me and Rajshekar wanted to actually interact with all of you is to ensure that if there's any sort of guidance or any personal sort of guidance, if you want, we are of course happy to help. And yes, what Rajshekar asked is also of significance because yeah, there were like two open houses that were conducted by the department, and it were open to all students who were aspiring to join the program. So that is why we want this to be more interactive and not just like one-sided session. So you can just unmute yourself and please just, introduce yourself, and you can let us know which if there's anything that you want clarification on, or any sort of doubts. It could be I could help you more in sociology. Honestly, my training has been in sociology, and Rajshekar is in the literature department, if I'm right. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So please just get this started. You can just post your questions. Okay, someone has posted something related to syllabus. Okay. Well, to be honest, we don't have the details of the syllabus yet. This is something that is only available with the professors or the faculty right now. But we could give you a picture of how the syllabus could be. It's going to be and also it also depends which subject are you referring to. When you say syllabus, okay, MA Society, Culture and Thought. The the very new addition this course is going to offer is also, sorry, yeah, I just realized we're talking about this course. So, of course, there's going to be it's interdisciplinarity is the something new about it. It's not just going to cater to very sociological topics. It's also going to have topics and readings related to science and technology. Because our department also has some focus on science and technology, and there are few professors who specifically teach, such as Naveen, and there are few others who also teach STS. Also, there's now more focus on digital ethnography and digital media, and that in itself is also going to be incorporated in the MA. If you want to have a very conventional look of what the MA program is going to be like, you may look at the JNU sociological MA program. But how that's going to be different is something that we studied in PhD in sociology at IIT Delhi. Some of that is going to be incorporated in this program, and some parts of it, I can tell you my own training here. So during our coursework, we had one course on, ethnography. One course was on historical methods, and within historical methods, we studied oral history and oral methods, how to go about in the field. Also, some of it, if you've read readings like Panic Diaries, very thick descriptions of sociological text that were there. But I could also send you a list of readings because right now I might not have all of them in mind. But you may also email me and I'll send you my own, coursework readings of different courses. And of course, since the department and faculty itself, they were leading these courses that were taught to us, all of that will be incorporated in the MA Society, Culture and Thought. But of course, unfortunately, I cannot tell you the exact syllabi right now. So I hope this helps.
Also, I just want to clarify whether it's like syllabus for entrance exam or syllabus in the course. Okay, so regarding the course, actually, Shannon has already spoken about it. So the thing is, if you see the program, culture, thought, society, so it's a mix of three units, or unit in the sense we say three disciplines. So it is literature, philosophy, and sociology. So basically, 2 years ago, we had another program which is MA Cognitive Science and MA Economics. So we do have, it's a MSc actually. So MSc Economics and MSc Cognitive Science. But after deliberation, after detailed deliberation, they thought, okay, we should bring in other topics as well, like sociology, philosophy, and literature. So we usually say it as a cafeteria system. So in cafeteria system, it's a blend of our interdisciplinary topics, and you will get a degree where you can apply for your further studies in any of these three disciplines. Like if you are interested in philosophy, you can further focus on philosophy and continue in that career. Same as sociology and literature. So this is mixed of three disciplines, and you'll get a degree in MA in culture, thought, and society. Apart from that, if we talk about entrance exam, so entrance exam won't be subject specific as far as we knew. So basically they'll check your comprehension skills, and some parts basic level, like let's say graduate level, sociology, literature, and philosophy. So there might be a few questions, but detailed entrance exam syllabus will be online soon. So just keep watching. I mean, keep an eye on this website. We'll share you the website link. And for detailed courses after joining, we do have a profile, but that is pertaining to only PhD students. It might change for you people in case if you're joining. If you have any questions, please ask. We are here to help you out with the doubts and clarifications. Sample paper. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for sharing. Somebody shared us another shared. There's a sample paper available, I think. So yeah, you can check it out. Participants, please ask because we are waiting for your doubts. Just just turn on your mic and ask.
Someone has posted a doubt regarding scholarships. It's Ravi Shankar. So
Okay, scholarships. So regarding scholarships, there were questions in the open house also. So as of now, the criteria for scholarships has not been revealed yet. But head of the department, Professor Farana, she is considering this request that there should be some kind of financial aid given to students. So maybe once everything is settled, they might ask for financial assistance from the institute. But as of now, no financial scholarship has been revealed yet. So yeah.
yeah, from what I have observed in IIT, some BTech students they get the chance to, do TA-ship or some kind of,
Yes.
external activity assistant under some department, and then they get paid, for that. The most they get paid is 7,000 per month. So
Hmm.
to be honest, the chances of getting a scholarship in MA program are, as you already know, in other universities also, we don't get any kind of financial aid in MA programs. So I would say that the prospects are not very high in terms of, they giving any kind of scholarship or assistant. But yeah, of course, there is a fee waiver which is written in the, if you go and see the details, if you belong to SC, ST or PWD categories, there is a tuition fee waiver. And apart from that, if you score 8, maintain your CGPA as 8, the entire MA program, then of course you can apply and continue your admission if you want to avail, a PhD admission at IIT Delhi. They will be offering you that, and absolutely the institute fellowship will be there. So that is, yeah, the most we know about this.
Yes, somebody is holding like you have bachelor's degree in mass communication. Yes, of course you can apply. There's no strict guideline that if you are from English background, then only you can apply for this program or philosophy or sociology. Whichever background, whatever background you hold, whatever bachelor's degree you hold, you have to clear the entrance exam. There will be entrance exam, and if you are getting above 55, 60 percentage, then if you meet the cutoff, then you are in. So it doesn't matter like whether you have specific degree or not, just bachelor degree, any bachelor degree.
Yeah, but I think
Is
the
the same for
Swapnil is
situation.
asking how can the course actually help, them like pursue this degree.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, how can it help? So basically, if you are from mass communication and if you're aspiring to continue in sociology, for example, mass communication, in a way you can connect with sociology. And if you want to, instead of doing sociology, or in case if you're not getting through any other institutes or universities, then IIT is the best place to join. And after coming here, your perspectives might change, like your training in mass communication might connect with maybe literature or sociology, so you can continue in that perspective as well. uh, so regarding the equivalent thing, like whether this MA program is equivalent to sociology or and culture, that thing is really uncertain at the moment. But the thing is, IIT Delhi HOD or HSS department will make sure that whenever you're applying for any of the disciplines like sociology, philosophy, or literature, so there will be a kind of equivalence given, like whether it is equivalent to MA culture. I mean, any MA sociology definitely, but if you're applying for positions, assistant professor positions in colleges, then there you should actually uh, make sure that at the end of the MA degree. But with MA program, I don't know how you can join like join as a professor. So it is basically MA plus NetJRF or MA plus PhD and NetJRF. So if you are definitely aspiring for PhD, yes, this program will definitely be a equivalent to continue in your further studies.
Yeah, you're right. And also to add to Swapnil's question, I'm myself a graduate. I have a journalism honors from DCAC, Delhi University, and so then I went on to pursue MA in sociology at JNU. So I think how the courses help each other is also it's actually depends on what you are looking for or what you are looking to do. I think that is the most important question here because when I was doing my journalism, I also figured out that this is a field where it's going to take a long time for me to actually be able to speak on my own, and maybe I need to like understand society better. So then my interest, of course, sparked in sociology, and I went for MA sociology. So today also, when I often, sit in interviews or I have to actually, sometimes it happens that, when your profile is showing that you have switched disciplines, it's actually your responsibility or it's on you to actually convince others how you have charted your own way through. So for that, I think you have to logically like come up with sort of explanations that how you think this course will help you. Of course the syllabus is right there in front of you, right? And then you also have to think that what is your plan afterwards, because taking an MA in society or culture thought without actually putting thought of what you're going to do afterwards is not actually helpful. For some of us who never got this guidance, because we don't come from academic backgrounds or have parents who have had this training, I never myself, knew that I should be sticking to one discipline. So it was a constant battle to also like absolutely explain this again and again in my application statement of purpose. And many a times you can also get rejections on that, but that should not worry you as long as you know that you wanna like produce some good work. So even if you take MA and it caters to a mass body of literature, because it's also MA sociology, culture, and thought. So it's quite vast. But you have a chance to actually, I think, write a dissertation, which is something that is not available to other MA programs. When I was in JNU, we didn't have a dissertation, and I think that turned into a drawback for me when I was applying abroad in universities and they asked for a dissertation. So I think this should not worry you, if how this is going to how you may not be able to, or how this can be a challenge. This should not worry you. What you should just focus on is how this course and the syllabus that is in front of you. And of course, it's not gonna deviate from the very thick readings of sociology or political science, some of them, and the culture readings. It's going to be rooted in that only. So just think through if that will help you. And second is, the question is if this is equivalent to MA sociology, MA culture. Well, again, like I said, that right now the very disciplinary boundaries are also blurring nowadays. The interdisciplinarity of the fields themselves, they are coming into picture. So just use this this very emerging broad knowledge of body of domain, and you just explain this. But and I'm sure it does qualify to be equal to the MA in general, because it's a IIT in itself, and its ranking is something that it does make a difference in the academic world. And something that immensely helped even people who were pursuing MA in JNU was when most of us are here at IIT. And the reason only being that it's also very important where you pursue these degrees from. So as much as the course, it's also the institute. So I don't think you should worry about that. Just worry about the syllabus, and just try to read the syllabus properly. And if you want, I can send you names of some professors who you think if you, for example, interested in prison studies. For example, I can tell you the name of professor who's working on that, and you should check out their profile and see what they have written, check out their articles, check out their readings. So I think this is the background work that all of you have to do if you're aspiring to be here, and I think that will really help you.
Okay, Swaraj, yeah, so public policy is entirely different department. It's not in HSS, Humanities and Social Sciences. This public policy is a recent new department. It's, I think, 4 years or 5 years back it just started. So yes, you can definitely apply in that department, whatever you're mentioning. And yeah, you can mention your gate score as well. And if that is actually qualifying you, because 27 in economics, if it is a passing score, then qualifying score, then definitely you should mention to get through. But yeah, it's a different department. And since most of you are silent, I just want to reiterate on questions that were there on there during the open house. So first thing was, what is the syllabus? So we already spoke about it, like syllabus for entrance exam, and syllabus for course will be given to students who who join the department. So as of now, syllabus is not online, but it will be given to students who will get through. So syllabus for the course will be declared later, but syllabus for the whatever entrance exam, once you give the application form, there you will be given what is the exam syllabus, like what is the entrance exam syllabus. So as far as we knew, it was like uh, general English and basic knowledge from these three disciplines, and mathematical aptitude, some reasoning and aptitude. So it will be very basic. They'll ask from plus two or graduate level. They won't go advanced as it is in GATE or a JE mains and all. So it won't be that advanced. It will be at basic level. Second, secondly, it is people asked about hostel accommodation. So as of now, hostel accommodation is given to bachelor students, not masters. So since you are going to join as a master's program student, then definitely you should look for accommodation outside the campus. in case if somebody is having any health issues or family issues or some kind of genuine reasons, then department heads will take decision case by case. So we cannot assure for hostel accommodation, but we do have a space like Katwaria Sarai, JS Sarai, and nearby areas where you'll get rooms at like reasonable price. Like you will be like 5 to 7, 10K between. Okay, this is regarding hostel accommodation. And regarding fee, like semester fee, it won't be much higher, but we don't know the fee details exactly as of now. But we were told it will be somewhere between 15K or 30K per semester. I don't. I'm not clear about it, so you should not consider my opinion. Yeah, these are the three, four concerns we heard. But apart from that, some students from Jamia Millia Islamia's college and institute, they were asking about uh, regarding UPSC preparation. Like if you are joining department and if you are curious about, if you're passionate about UPSC and all, so basically, department is not against your personal choices. The only rule that department follows is that you have to have 7.5 CGPA. If you are above 7.5 and you can focus on any of your things that UPSC or any other government jobs. So that is all we heard during open house. Apart from that, people were asking about courses within courses. How do they switch between courses? This will be deliberated to you later stage. And with the previous question, yes, if you are not qualifying, then there's no point of mentioning your gate score. So if public policy is actually allowing people or allowing students aspirants with the gate score, then obviously it is said that you are not qualified, and I don't know how will they take care taking you. So this think about it. Does the application form requires one to submit their gate score? If yes, then you must mention. Okay, that's all. So yeah, please ask questions if you have any specific questions. Please ask. Regarding class timings also, unlike other universities, usually central universities they start at 10 or 9, 9 to 5, something like that. But in IIT Delhi, classes starts at 8 a.m. and there will be slots like different sessions, and 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. teachers might schedule their slots. So it will be like that, class timings. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, please ask more questions. I mean, there are a lot of you. You should be asking questions.
No, 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 no.
Then it
University will
does.
not provide UPSC coaching so resources. Absolutely not. So why I'm saying this, because one of the aspirant in open house, they were like he was asking, can we prepare for UPSC? Then faculty said yes, of course, but you should meet department requirement, that's 7.5. Apart from that, you can do whatever you want in your personal life. Jamia though, does it provide? Acha, so maybe yeah, in Jamia, I think Hamdard or Jamia Hamdard, I think. So they might there's a source that you can go for UPSC preparation there, but IIT Delhi is not providing any such facilities for UPSC.
Yeah, I mean, the department does not want, like, it's IIT. So if you're preparing for UPSC, it's not motivated. But it's something that you can always do. And of course, academics are people who could not clear civils. So I hope you all know that it's okay to prepare, but you don't necessarily have to tell it to everyone, especially when you're in academia, because then it's just like, they single you
uh,
out. And but
yeah,
absolutely the courses, yeah, but I think the kind of syllabus that is offered, it will help you build that critical thinking, which also is very crucial for UPSC, if you're also thinking about it. So it's not that it will not help you. Of course, it's not a UPSC proper preparation course, or but the resource in itself is the syllabus and the kind of training, and IIT in itself is very rigorous when it comes to its programs. So if you come to the department, you will know that they will not let you sit even for a week.
Hmm.
They will tell you to write response notes, then term papers, and it's just absolute, upside down from like the genuine kind of environment you are in, where you are on your own, and there is no one on your head. That kind of like freedom is there as a student. Here it's not the same. So you keep that in mind before applying, because you'll have to answer and be accountable, and you'll have to have a lot of assignments for sure.
Okay, so regarding election culture, what do you mean by election culture? Election culture जैसे JNU में और DU में हो रहे, do you mean like that? See, for student bodies, like we do have uh, not elections, I say, but student bodies are there to regulate student community, but not elections as in, some alliance with government or that kind of student elections are not happening in IIT Delhi. Could you recommend any study material for entrance exam? I've already applied for IIT Delhi. Currently, I'm working on a documentary film. Uh, okay. So regarding materials, as of now, we are not sure about the syllabus. So I'm not sure what kind of material can be given to you. And yes, if you're a documentary filmmaker, that's good. But how is that relevant to this entrance? Okay, I'll Patra West Bengal and pursuing bachelor degree in geography. Should I apply? Yes, whatever discipline you are from, like you're from geography, Payal, you can definitely apply. You can apply whatever degree you're getting in your bachelor's. Not a problem. Okay, you should have minimum requirement of I think 60 or 55 percentage based on the category. So yeah, you can definitely apply. So there is no uh, department restriction. It should be bachelor degree, any bachelor degree.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rashid, just want to respond to one question that was asking about UPSC in Jamia. So, residential coaching center is there, and the application is live now. If you want to fully practice for UPSC, then you can join that. Now the COE Jamia, you can find out the application forms. But mostly, what they do is they select those who already qualified for level one,
Prelims.
that who clears the prelims. So basically, people prefer for the mains and the interview in the residential coaching. So you have to check that. What's if you want to visit, also you can visit in person and check. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, so I just want to answer to this question which said if you should apply for this course. Yeah, absolutely. I think you should apply. Keep your options open and apply everywhere so that you have ample options with you. That's just my advice, because it's always a good practice to be in spaces and know that they want you there. Then someone also asked what kind of, if we can recommend any reading materials. They are from yeah, they're a filmmaker. I can't see that comment anymore, but uh, of course I can share my coursework readings with you, and absolutely you should see how they are, read them, and go for MA entrance examination. There are different kinds of books. You'll go to Sarai, you'll get those entrance books. They're by different authors. You may choose, whichever one suits you the best. But I personally think that those entrance examination books, they are good in a way to just get started. So just buy those and just read them and read the readings. Know the very basics of the field itself, sociology, society, culture, what are the major debates. Absolutely know them. There's much in sociology, that how did the discourse start, what is the shift in that discourse today, what do we mean by Indian sociology, classical sociology, why do we call it a very colonized subject, what do you mean by decolonization and subaltern studies? All of this you should be knowing these debates. You should be knowing. You should be having a critical your own stance, and you should be able to connect this stance with your argument with what you are looking for to explore. So always keep that in mind, that your answers should reflect that. Even in the interview, they will take your application and they will actually pinpoint some of your answers. They can ask you anything, that, for example, when I had submitted my proposal, and it was on Dalit feminist discourse, and they asked me some very, out of the box questions, that why didn't I include readings from, let's just say, X and Y author who is also working on this. And it was that moment that I had to first be aware of those authors in that moment, and second, I had to justify that why I didn't choose them. And so I'm just telling you that this is how it's going to be. uh, and yeah, someone asked, after the first year, are there any specialized subjects we need to choose? So basically, it's going to be, I think there are many courses that are there. If you go on the department website, and there comes a bar, and there are different options there. So if you choose sociology, let's say, a lot of different courses that are open for that semester will open for you. In the coming semester, there is a course on education, critical thinkers in education. One course is that. Second is on, Northeast states and the culture. Third is on, of course, the introduction to sociology. So just go on the website and check these courses. These are the courses that you'll have to, choose in the end. And there are going to be some core courses, like introduction to sociology might be a core course. I'm not sure about this, but I can tell you that from my own experience, it will be a core course. There can be something that relates with demography, that population and statistics. Then it could be possible that in the second year they would ask you to choose electives based on your interest. So the department has different sort of electives to offer. So just go on the department website and just check them out. It'll give you a wider picture. Are there any specialized subjects we need to choose is a question that I don't know the answer to, but I can just tell you, go on the website. The possibilities of choosing those subjects, it's there.
Yes. So for PhD, like Masters in Culture and Society Theory, what are the requirements to register for PhD and what is the process like? Okay. So first of all, these topics that you mentioned, society, culture, and theory, it can be from sociology point of view, literature, philosophy, whatever it is. And basic requirements is that first you have to have either net or gate. Okay, net with JRF or net without JRF and gate. So this is like with this scorecard, you should apply. I mean, without qualifying these exams, you cannot apply for PhD. Okay, for PhD. And once you apply for that, there will be an entrance exam for PhD as well, and followed by interview. And once you get through, then you are in. So there is no particular discipline like culture or PhD in culture and society. There is no such discipline. We have one discipline, that is humanities and social science department, and within that we have six units: philosophy, literature, sociology, linguistics, and psychology, economics. So we have these disciplines, but we don't have particular PhD in culture and society. Yes, but in case if you are finishing your master's, this new program, and if you're aspiring to continue here, by the time you finish your master's here, definitely you will find one good professor who is very much interested in culture, society. You can continue PhD with them. And but before that, you have to qualify so-called net JRF or net gate entrances. Yeah, please ask questions. It's almost 50 minutes, so yeah, please ask questions. If you don't have, if you keep silent, we can't get your brains and understand what you're holding.
Yeah.
Whatever doubts you have, just ask.
So, requirements of PhD, so go on the website, the requirements are already mentioned, but what I can tell you is that before getting your prospects of getting into a PhD, they get higher if you have like some opinion pieces on the net. Okay, that shows that you're actually very vested in your, topic or what you're actually trying to explore. So try to write that. That will make your application stand out apart from the very usual requirements that are there. What is the process like? You submit the proposal that is there on the website. That is the first step. After your proposal, if they like your proposal, you will be shortlisted for the interview. Okay, the interview, the panel will sit and take your interview. It will cater to your field. They will ask you why you want to do this. That's the most important question. And what kind of research gap will this cover? That is the second most important question that you should be able to answer and justify. And then, if they like you, if you will be called, for the PhD. Absolutely, you should have your net clear, as Rajshekar said, or the JRF. So that is a very main criteria for PhD admissions. What benefits will I get after doing this course? Well, Payal, like I was, speaking earlier. It's not just the course; it's also how you taught the course, who teaches you that course, right? So if you come to IIT, one thing is that during the course, the benefit is the fellowship that comes on time, which is a challenge sometimes in other universities. And also
No,
there are other resources.
no, Channel, sorry
Yeah,
for the interruption. I think she's asking about MA. So
yeah.
yeah, so in MBA we don't get fellowship,
Oh,
so don't
okay.
get don't get the
Okay,
fellowship there.
sorry, I went into
Yeah,
the
yeah.
PhD, right? Okay, but I think even the MA benefits, the benefit is that you're already in a department where there is a possibility of you turning this into a PhD, or even
Uh,
if not that, there is a dissertation or some sort of very constructive work that you can do during your MA. And thereon, then you can think about where you want to go from there. If it's a PhD, if it's something else you're aspiring for. But of course, I think MA in today's time from a good institute, I think it's the least of the qualifications that any of us should already be having, right? So I
yeah,
think one cannot clearly answer what benefits you can get, but go after the name of the university. And I'm only saying this because earlier IIT themselves were like so away from social science, and now suddenly it's like it's in the picture, that IITs have social science. And how good can that actually be is also like doubtful to people, because it's of course a university that is tech based and all of that. But if you actually go and see the department, it's a very rigorous department. The faculty is overall, it's from very different fields, and they are quite like known for their work. So it's of course a space which can get you benefits if you come here. You can make contacts, you can get published if that's your goal. So yeah.
yeah. Adding to her points, so benefits of course, as I mentioned earlier, the benefit of this program is that when you graduate in this MA program, you will be having options in
Mhm.
three different disciplines. You can continue a PhD in philosophy, in literature, and in sociology. So you can continue in any of these fields. Unlike other universities, like if you're doing, masters from sociology in JNU, okay, then you are expected to continue your career in sociology only. You cannot go to philosophy or literature. But this program will benefit you to choose between these three options because you will be trained in these three fields. So we do have one such program in IFLU also, English and Foreign Languages University. So there they'll provide, it's a cafeteria system. There you'll get English, ELT, and linguistics. So similarly here also we have training in sociology, philosophy, and literature. So one of the best benefit is that you can continue once you get through the course, you will get to know, okay, my interest is in philosophy, and then literature, and then you can continue in philosophy further. So benefits, of course, you will have, and as Chanel mentioned, IIT tag itself is enough to pursue further options wherever you apply within India, outside India. People will definitely acknowledge this degree. So that is it's a very good opportunity that IIT is providing. Regarding career placements, yes. So opportunities and career placements. There is no provision for placements for MA program, but once you get degree from this place, uh, you can apply elsewhere and look for opportunities. But yeah, career placement cell is there, but mostly they are focusing on BTech background or engineering backgrounds students. So there is a placement cell in IIT, but they are focusing on uh, engineering students, not from humanities and social sciences. So but once you graduate from here in humanities, definitely placements will be available. Like you can look for your career outside the campus, but from campus, there's no placement given. Anything else?
Yeah, there are.
Please ask questions. Okay, 55 marks should be obtained in full semester or 55%. Marks or percentage? See, it's not 55 marks. It should be 55 marks should be obtained in full semester or 55. No, no. Okay. I have of total 6 semesters, but second semester I got only 49. Okay. See, 55 overall. It's not per semester. 55 overall. Like if your overall degree says that you have more than 50, 55 and above, then you are eligible to apply. So it's not marks. I don't know what do you mean by marks, but overall percentage. Like if your degree, once you finish your degree, you will get to know. I mean, once you are in your final semester, you'll get to know whatever courses you have done in the previous semesters and what is the overall score you are getting. Not per semester 55 marks, 55 percentage, but overall. Like if you are in bachelor's, I think you'll have 6 semesters. So out of 6 semesters, last five semesters, what is your overall percentage? So, huh. It's not about individual semester. Overall 55. Yes, so that's what I'm saying. You're in your last year, of course, but what I'm saying is overall 55 percentage is required. What is BSW? Can you tell me what is BSW? Sorry, I'm not aware of what is BSW.
Bachelor of Social Work.
Oh, Bachelor of Social Work. Okay, fine. Yeah, then you're right person to join. Yeah, we do have this. Please ask questions. Any questions? Like uh, if you're from, I think one of the questions that we got to know is like, will there be any student bus pass availability? Like usually in Delhi, there is this student bus pass system. If you are traveling by bus, so you can avail that. I think IIT is providing something like that. But yeah, you should look for it.
Sir, I got
Uh,
can I ask?
yes, please go ahead.
Sir, if once I done culture society and thought, can I do my PhD in English literature apart
Yes,
from
yes.
PhD?
Yes, yes. So you have done your masters from JNU.
No, sir. Actually, now I'm pursuing master.
You are pursuing masters.
Yeah, yeah.
Where?
Central University of Andhra Pradesh.
Okay, Central University of
Andhra Pradesh.
Andhra Pradesh. Okay, you are doing masters in which program? Which discipline?
Central University of Andhra
No, no, discipline. Is it English or
Pradesh. MA
MA in
English literature
which?
and language.
Yeah, yeah. Then you can apply. You can apply. You want to do double masters or you want to do PhD? Yeah, you can apply for double masters, no problem.
So my question is, if I done MA Culture, Society and Thought, can I do PhD in English literature?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If you're continuing with this program, that's what I was been telling since last few minutes. You will have three options. After your masters, you can continue in literature, you can continue in philosophy, you can continue in sociology for your PhD. Okay, definitely you can go for your literature PhD after this program. When the entrance exam is occurs. So yeah, for that you have to be updated with the website. They will inform exam details, entrance applications, and all on the website. So please keep on looking for the exam dates and all. Any other doubts? Any other questions? Please ask.
Yes, please ask us any other doubts you may have.
Please
So,
do not hesitate. We all are on the same page, so you don't need to hesitate. If you have joined, that means you
if you
joined
have
with
any
some.
other concerns, also you can ask, like regarding the social environment of the department. If you feel that IITs anyway is a space which is, notorious for discrimination. If you even have such questions, you should ask us. Don't be
अगर
like,
अगर किसी को इंग्लिश से प्रॉब्लम है तो हिंदी में भी बात कर सकते हैं. Not an issue.
yeah, you can talk in
You
your
can
language
speak in
also.
your mother
You
tongue. So
can speak in your regional
don't
language.
hesitate. Please, you can speak in your mother tongue.
Yeah.
Yes. Somebody was talking, right? Can you?
My
Yes.
question is not regarding book. Actually, we are
Hello. I'm
Yes. Please tell your name and we'll answer it.
My name is Tushar Jadhav. I am from Maharashtra, which is located in Aurangabad.
Mm-hmm.
तो
Mm-hmm.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन था कि इंग्लिश एक बैरियर बन चुका है ना क्या इंग्लिश में इंग्लिश कैसा इम्प्रूव करें इट्स हेलो
हाँ, मैंने सुना
I-
क्वेश्चन। राजशेखर, आपने सुना तुषार का क्वेश्चन? ओके,
No,
कैन
no,
आई
no.
मैं
What?
करूँ answer? राजशेखर, आर यू ऑन द आर यू आंसरिंग दिस, टेकिंग दिस क्वेश्चन?
I did his question.
तुम्हारा आई एम नॉट एबल टू हियर राजशेखर, थोड़ा ऑडिबल नहीं है आपका कनेक्शन। एनीवे, तुषार, आई थिंक आप, या आपका जो सवाल है कि इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज को लेकर, आई थिंक ये काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट सवाल है, क्योंकि इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज और जो एकेडमिया की लैंग्वेज है ये काफ़ी इनएक्सेसिबल भी है। खासकर जब हम बचपन से हमने कभी पढ़ाई नहीं है एकेडमिक लैंग्वेज, तो एक चैलेंज लगता है इसको समझना और इसके साथ बैठना। बट आई थिंक बेस्ट इसका एक ही तरीका है कि आप जितना ज़्यादा रीड करोगे ना, आप मॉर्निंग में उठो, आप न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ो। एंड आई थिंक ये थोड़ा मम्मी पापा टाइप साउंड कर सकता है, लेकिन मैं खुद हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ती हूँ जिसमें एक सेक्शन आता है नो योर इंग्लिश। उस सेक्शन ने मुझे बहुत हेल्प करा है इंग्लिश को बेटर करने में। काफी सारे फ्रेजेस और वर्ड्स जो हम शायद एवरीडे लैंग्वेज में या पार्लेंस में हमें समझ में ना आए, या हमें कभी कभार लगता है कि लोग बेटर कैसे करते हैं। आई थिंक एक तरीका है न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ो, और अगर आपको कोई वर्ड समझ में ना आए उसको अंडरलाइन करो, एंड यू ट्राई टू, आप यूट्यूब पे उसकी वीडियोस देखो, आपको प्रोनाउंसिएशन प्रैक्टिस करो, ग्रामर टेस्ट कर लो आपको अगर, और टेस्ट ऑनलाइन भी काफी सारे ग्रामर के टेस्ट हैं। सो आप सबसे जितना ज्यादा राइट करोगे, आप एक टॉपिक लो और उस पे आप राइट करो एटलीस्ट 500 या 1000 वर्ड्स, और ये एक प्रैक्टिस से करो। एंड आप बोलना भी स्टार्ट कर दो इंग्लिश। कोई इट डजेंट मैटर अगर आप ग्रामेटिकल मिस्टेक्स भी कर रहे हो, या आपको लग रहा है कि आप, इफ यू ट्राइंग टू फियरफुल ऑफ नॉट साउंडिंग इतना ज्यादा एकेडमिक, कोई कोई बात नहीं। मैं खुद मैं एमए से जब इसमें पीएचडी में आई थी, मेरे को बहुत ये बड़ा चैलेंज लगा था, बिकॉज मेरे घर में सब हिंदी बोलते हैं एंड मैंने कभी वो एकेडमिक लैंग्वेज नहीं बोली थी। तो मैं जब मैंने अपनी सुपरवाइजर को भी एक बार बोला था कि मैम आई थिंक मेरी राइटिंग इतनी एकेडमिक नहीं है, बट आई थिंक शी टोल्ड मी कि सबका अपना स्टाइल होता है लिखने का, एंड इट्स नॉट नेसेसरली कि हर कोई सेम लेवल पे इंग्लिश लिखे, लेकिन व्हाट इज इम्पोर्टेंट कि आप अपनी बात सही लैंग्वेज इन द सेंस सही लीनियर फैशन में लोगों को बता सको। इंग्लिश एक ऐसी सब्जेक्ट और लैंग्वेज है जो स्पेशली पीपल हु कम फ्रॉम मार्जिनलाइज बैकग्राउंड्स, उनको बेटर करने में काफी फायदा है, इन द सेंस कि ये एलीट स्पेसेस ज्यादातर अपर कास्ट लोगों के लिए रिजर्व्ड होते हैं। So if you better your English, I think that is a sure short way of just breaking into the very academic elite world, where people often will only see you, or to give you a काफी bitter picture या reality है। बट ये बात सच है कि यहाँ पे सब इंग्लिश पे जज करते हैं लोगों को, एक दूसरे को। सो उस इंग्लिश पे काम करने के लिए आप हर रोज एक टूल्स रेफर करो, उन टूल्स को, न्यूज़पेपर, use the world website, www, just use the net, and also books पढ़ो, आप novels पढ़ो, तरह तरह की अलग तरह की novels पढ़ो। ठीक है, इंग्लिश कोई इतना मुश्किल सब्जेक्ट इन द सेंस हम उसको कभी कभार बोलने में हिचकिचाते हैं और ये सब है, बट आई थिंक वही एक सबसे बड़ा बैरियर होता है। और एक बार आप वो क्रॉस कर जाओगे तो फिर आप खुद अपने आप को यू विल सी, लुक बैक एंड सी। एंड आई थिंक मैं अपनी एक्सपीरियंस से बता रही हूँ, किसी और के एक्सपीरियंस से नहीं बोल रही। मैंने खुद अपनी इंग्लिश पे आई वर्कड इनफ, तभी आई कुड बी डूइंग दीज थिंग्स। सो बस आप स्टार्ट करो, कॉन्फिडेंस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, जस्ट बी कॉन्फिडेंट एंड just keep learning it and keep practicing it. And you may refer to that book that is called
रेनन मार्टिन।
हाँ एग्जैक्टली, रेफर टू दैट। एंड और भी बुक्स हैं कुछ, उनको रेफर करो आप और स्टार्ट कर दो।
ठीक।
एंड इफ यू वांट एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ गाइडेंस ऑन गेटिंग योर स्टेटमेंट ऑफ पर्पस और एनीथिंग यू वांट अस टू, आप चाहते हो हम उसको रीड करके आपको फीडबैक दे, हम आई कैन गिव यू दैट पर्सनली, एंड आई वुड ऑल्सो लाइक दैट, सो डोंट वरी। या ये तो नेचुरल है, ये वाली वरी।
Yeah, adding to her points, see, basically मेरा मेरा भी प्रॉब्लम था जब when I was in graduation, मेरा भी ऐसी प्रॉब्लम था इंग्लिश को कैसा ओवरकम करे, फिर मतलब बात करने में ये में। सी आई वांट टू ब्रेक दिस मिथ कि इंग्लिश अच्छा बात नहीं करे तो वो एक्सेप्टेंस नहीं मिलेगा, गलत है। ठीक है, हाउ यू आर्ग्यू इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, वट एवर टॉपिक यू टेक, how you understand and argue for it, how critically you understand the topic and analyze and speak out. So जब मेरा प्रॉब्लम था, आई स्टार्टेड विथ सेल्फ हेल्प बुक्स, सेल्फ मोटिवेशनल बुक्स जो होता है, लाइक जो भी अभी बेस्ट सेलर्स जो है, रीडिंग नॉवेल्स एंड ऑल थोड़ा दिक्कत हो जाएगा, मतलब इतना मतलब एकदम नॉवेल्स पढ़ने में प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा, बट सेल्फ हेल्प बुक्स जैसा हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर समझा रहा था, हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर इज अ गुड सोर्स टू स्टार्ट, सेल्फ हेल्प बुक्स इज अ गुड सोर्स टू स्टार्ट। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट मैं कैसा मतलब मैं यूट्यूब को अच्छा सा इस्तेमाल किया था टू अंडरस्टैंड टॉपिक्स। नो समटाइम्स वी गेट कंफ्यूज कि ही प्लेस और ही प्ले क्या बोलना है, ही प्ले क्रिकेट है, ही प्लेस क्रिकेट है, तो ये कंफ्यूजन था। तो देन यू स्टार्ट ओके, इसको सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट बोलता है, तो देन यू गो यूट्यूब में जाके चेक करो कि सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट का मतलब क्या है, कैसा समझना है, कब कब प्लेस आता है, कब प्ले आता है, सब्जेक्ट क्या है। ये थोड़ा YouTube is the best source to understand simple topics. These are very English में खास बात like 16 to 17 grammar rules होता है, वो अच्छा से समझ गए तो then you can speak in English. It's not a big deal. ठीक है, तो आप अच्छा सा बस एक काम करना है कि हर रोज you judge yourself like at the end of the day एक बार देख लेना कि मैं कितना बार कितना घंटा पढ़ा हूँ और कितना बार घंटा लिखा। लाइक इफ यू आर रीडिंग फॉर 2 hours, मेक श्योर यू हैव एटलीस्ट रिटन लाइक फॉर 1 hour और हाफ एन आवर, कुछ पढ़ो और कुछ लिखो। सो देर इज दिस methodology followed in ELT: listening, reading, speaking, writing. तो सबसे पहले बहुत लोगों को स्पीकिंग में प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता है, बट पहले सुनना है, फिर रीड करना है, तभी बात कर सकते। सो टू LSRW बोलते हैं उसको, लिसनिंग, स्पीकिंग, रीडिंग, राइटिंग, ठीक है। सो लिसनिंग एंड रीडिंग, these two are inputs. When you read or when you listen, you take knowledge from outside, and when you write and when you speak, these are outputs, like you give your critical understanding of what you heard or what you read. ओके, तो ये थोड़ा टेक्निक्स है, यूट्यूब में आपको अच्छा सा मिल जाएगा। सो प्लीज यूज यूट्यूब, बिकॉज फाइंडिंग टीचर एवरीवेयर इज नॉट अ इजी जॉब। और हर लोग, मतलब यू कैन नॉट जस्ट थिंक कि ऐसा गलत बात करने से लोग मुझे जज करेगा, कुछ नहीं होगा। एंड टू जस्ट रिफ्लेक्ट ऑन our mother tongue. See, India is not a native language of English. Okay, so it's not a place for native language of English. We do have our mother tongues. हमारा खुद का मदर टंग्स है। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, इंग्लिश इज अ सेकेंड लैंग्वेज फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस। तो अगर सेकेंड लैंग्वेज है, तो कुछ बच्चों को राइट फ्रॉम स्कूल होता है, कुछ बच्चों को डिग्री में मिल जाता है, कुछ कुछ लोगों को पीजी के बाद मिलता है। तो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हेन यू गेट इन कॉन्टेक्ट टू इंग्लिश एंड हाउ फार यू आर स्पेंडिंग टाइम टू लर्न इट। तो पहले ये डर जो है वो निकाल दो, आ जाएगा अपने आप आराम से। इट विल टेक टाइम, बट यू हैव टू सिट विथ योर बुक्स, रीड, राइट एवरी डे। एटलीस्ट 10 पेजेस पढ़ो हर रोज। 10 पेजेस पढ़ के उसमें से जो भी समझ में आया 2 पेज में लिखो। So, as a student, as a researcher or aspirant, definitely you should have a reading habit. Otherwise, there's no scope. You can look for other career options if you are not interested in reading and writing. Yeah. Any other questions? If you editorials, yeah, editorials is a good source. Then journalism, yeah. Any other sources? Any other doubts, questions? Please ask. Oh, there are too many questions. Okay. So let me go one by one. Please tell me something about MEA public policy. Sorry, Swaraj, we are not clearly, aware of what is MEA public policy is all about, because वो जो department है वो अलग building में है, हम वहां तक गए भी नहीं कभी, so we're not sure about MEA public policy. But do visit website, and if you are IIT Delhi, I mean, if you are in Delhi, you can come over, go to the department and see what exactly happening there. But in case if you are in touch with any of the coordinators, हम लोग मतलब देख लेते, अगर कोई पब्लिक पॉलिसी का स्टूडेंट हमारा कांटेक्ट में आए तो then we'll definitely let you know. For the entrance exam, part B focus on questions related to culture, society, so yeah, basic websites. So as of now, I don't have particular websites in my mind, but what you could do, if you're from same discipline, like you're from sociology or literature or philosophy, what you could do is you can just go through your course material at BA level, just course material what is offered at BA level. Otherwise, there is one website called, it's not a website, but it's a Indian government archive. It says EPG Patashala. Can somebody please write it? EPG Patashala, it's online. So there you will get all the subjects and their relevant material, reading list, video lectures, everything. So EPG Pathshala is a good source to start if you are preparing, but it is like way advanced. For entrance exam, I don't think there will be critical questions. They'll ask introductory questions from culture, thought, and society. You may refer to UGC Net Sociology. Okay, good. I am Shivakumar G in Tamil Nadu. I ask questions. Does that really have? No, we don't have journalism department. And entrance exam, please refer to website. Okay? Entrance exam and all, we are not sure about it, but do visit the website. If you are aware of the website, please do visit IIT Delhi HSS, IIT Delhi HSS.com. You'll get to know these details. I read editorials. Okay, there's no journalism department. This is of course digital media tools. EPG Pathshala, good. You may also read this. This is so different. At JNU Library, good. So I hope we have assisted you with the detailed information. In case if you still want to visit a department and get to know more about MA program, we are happy to help you. And regarding English also, we should all start reading. The problem with people people like us or people who are in their first generations, you have to start read. Otherwise, you can't expect things to happen without keeping any efforts. So please do read every day 10 pages, 10 to 15 pages, write something. That is how you'll get to know. Yeah, Chanel has, or somebody has shared the link. Yeah, EPG website is there. You can just go through that website and you will find all the details. But given that you don't have much time, you don't need to go into the details. Just online में type करो introductory, material for cultural studies, introductory material for sociology, introductory for philosophy. So the problem is we don't have previous papers because it's starting this year. So we don't have previous papers. Once this academic year is done, maybe from next academic year onwards, there will be a clear picture of what kind of questions or previous papers. They'll be online. Is that all? So do you have any other questions?
If you have any other questions, please ask them. Or if not, then you may also write to me and Rajshekar. We are sharing our email IDs here. So you can always reach out to us or you can also WhatsApp us. But I think preferable is just the email. So just but if it's very important, just attach your SOP. If you have any document, SOP, it could be your proposal. You may attach that. You may ask us to just review it. We can do it for you. This is the least that we can do for you. So just let us know, yourself, introduce yourself. And I have already noted down the names of people who were here. So, and whoever, and may I ask who is Jai Bhim here? Your name.
Yeah, I think I can share that information. I have the registration form, and I
No
also
worries, no, fine. I was just randomly asking just to, I was reading everyone's names, but that's the only person whose name I would not, don't know. So yeah, but anyway, I hope this was helpful. And someone has asked the entrance exam is online mode or I think it's going to be offline, right, Rajshekar?
No, I don't think it's offline. Yeah, this thing we are not clear about. Uh, Mm, it should be. Did you check the website? I think in the website it's mentioned, right? Let me just check. Meanwhile, I think it should be online.
Written
I don't think it's
online.
offline.
Uh,
It is
Everything
online,
is
I think.
written online. It's written application has to be submitted online, but there is nothing about the entrance that I can see, to be honest.
No.
Please
Let me
scan.
check. Mm, mm. Okay, so regarding the exam, it's online or offline, we are not clear about it, right? But yeah. mm, Process. Okay, so it's mentioned there will be an written exam process and shortlisted interview. Okay, so I'm just sharing the website link. Their details are clear, so please read the details. Anything else apart from these questions? If you are in Delhi, if you're if you're in nearby states also, if you can afford to travel, just come over and see the department and you can speak to coordinators to get more details. If you're from Delhi, definitely you should come and visit campus. That will be more helpful than what we have spoken so far.
Yeah. So if there is no question, then I think we can wind this session up. Yeah. So thank you all the participants for joining us. We have created a WhatsApp group. We'll email you the link, and this entire event is also live streamed. So I'll send you the YouTube link also. Simultaneously, I will also share the meanwhile I'll share the email ID of Rajshekar and Sainal, both of them. Thank you so much, Rajshekar and Sainal, for joining us and kind of conducting this online orientation session for students to get exposure about the new MA course. And thank you so much, Arvind, for coordinating this entire event. Yeah, thank you all. And I'm just ending.